Hello, my name is Alec and this is my co-worker Alessandra. We are PhD students at the University of Lleida and the Biomedical Research Institute of Lleida in Spain, part of the ChickenStress program.
We are studying amygdala in chicken and its involvement in the stress response to improve the welfare of these animals.
Thank you.
So, how can we tell if this animal is stressed when it cannot tell us? How can we prevent it from getting stressed in the first place? Or how can we make it more resilient to stress? One of the ways in which we can improve their welfare is by first understanding what happens in the brain during stress. Hi, my name is Karina Santiago Gonzalez, and my project is about understanding how the hippocampus, a part of the brain, regulates the termination of the stress response in chickens.
Hi, my background is data science, and for me I'm trying to look at predicting stress sensitivity in a different way. So what actually I'm doing is I have data which is includes genetics, incubation and rating, and then I want to apply some machine learning models on this data to see if I can identify some patterns that are related to welfare, health and production in laying hens.
A group of chickens might respond to the same environmental conditions in different ways, and for some of them, these conditions might be potentially stressful. My particular research project is aimed at identifying genes that will help us understand the reasons why some chickens are more resilient than others to a stressful condition.
One of the biggest welfare issues in poultry systems is the fodder technique, and to tackle that we really need to increase our knowledge and do more basic research on the mechanisms of stress. And to do this, I have this very cool setup of green lights during incubation on two different strains.
Now eggs are incubated and chicks are raised in the dark. This is a stressful environment for birds. This disrupts their circadian rhythms and hormonal balance. So our team suggests growing chickens with a light cycle, improve health and reduce stress of them.
An important welfare issue facing free-range and organic hens in particular is poor range use, where at any given time only few hens will be found outside, and those that are outside won't go very far from the house. This can have negative consequences on their welfare, and also means they're missing out on the positive welfare opportunities of an outdoor system. One of the things I'm hoping to show is how a high-quality tree-covered range enriched with insect larvae can encourage hens to make better use of their range, leading to happier, higher welfare outdoor hens.
Hi, we are ChickenStress ESRs, Alex and Vivian, working at the University of Bern.
A major laying hen welfare issue is the early environment. And one issue related to early life is the transport stress at 1 day of age and the related food and water deprivation. And my study aims to investigate whether newly developed on-farm hatching techniques can actually improve laying hen welfare, health, cognition and adaptability on the long term.
As Vivian mentioned, the early life environment plays a huge role in the proper development of cognitive, skeletal and muscular properties of the hens. That helps in the proper navigation within the aviary. Through my PhD project, I aim to encourage earlier use of ramps, which is a beneficial structure that helps in the safer navigation within the aviary. And we think that this can lead to an improvement in the skeletal strength and also the spatial cognitive abilities of the birds. Thanks.
Real life environment plays an important role in the development of the hen, including in shaping the stress responsivity and the cognitive abilities. An inadequate matching between the rearing and the laying environment can induce strong stress responses and can lead to poor welfare. A better understanding of how the interaction between the rearing and the laying environment influences the stress responsivity, the fearfulness, and the cognitive abilities can improve our knowledge on hen's welfare and can lead to better flock management.
Welfare for me starts at the very basic level of the environment we put our animals into. This is the very basic social environment of a laying hen. In the commercial situation, however, in cage-free alternative housing, what we're aiming for in Europe at the moment, we put our hens in groups of thousands of animals. I'm investigating now, how does this affect a single hen? Is it negatively affected by this, or doesn't it have a problem with it at all? That's what I want to know.
Every year, 60 billion chickens are used in poultry industry for human consumption. My objective is to improve their life conditions. With that aim, I'm studying the effects of food enrichment and social group size on neuronal plasticity and stress. Welcome to the Zoological Garden.
Hi there. Me and her were just discussing what makes her and her friends particularly stressed out, and we've come to the conclusion that we think it's got to be the size of the egg industry. A greater demand for eggs requires greater numbers of birds. Now, much like you or I, when we get stressed, we suffer in our physical and emotional health. These guys do as well, but they also start producing less eggs, which is not very good. And so that's why with my project, I intend to use sleep behavior as an indicator of stress, and then to develop broader ways of detecting stress in larger flocks.